So we just needed a day that wasn't pouring rain to do this, and today is, well, it's cloudy, so it's not raining, so that's great. I don't quite know what I'm doing with this. This is what's holding everything together right now. It's yeah, there we go. It's just holding on with tape. It's not even it's just hanging on there. So we got to replace these. I don't know how to do it, but we're gonna figure it out. I took it to a store to get it fixed, and they said they were too busy to fix it, but if I went and picked up the part myself, that it's not that hard to do. So here I am. This should be all I need.
We might just have to cut those off. There it is.
Perfect. I'm just gonna take this little piece here, and this disclaimer: this is not a how-to video. This is just me trying to figure some stuff out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna screw that piece on here. See, Pete was helping me a minute ago. Let's see if he's got some insight. Yeah! Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Great. Learning. Almost forgot that. All right, let's go see some trees. Actually, before we head out, let's stop and check in with Pete. He's got something he wants to talk about. All right, let's go.
This was a field, a pasture field, and we planted it in the late 1960s. We planted it, and it was 40 feet tall. We had no intention of harvesting it. When Hurricane Dorian came along, 3/4 of it blew down and the rest of it was just hanging. So I had a contractor that was in here working for Irving. I had them cut the rest of it, and we got studwood off it. We got 2 loads of studwood off of what was blown down. But this pulpwood, and there's some other pulpwood just laying around that we can't do anything with because the pulp mill's been closed, and it's a waste. There's nothing we can do about it. It's a very helpless feeling for a landowner when we have invested our money and looked after our land carefully, and then we get this. You know, we have the best red spruce and black spruce and balsam fir fiber for pulpwood in the world. Craft pulp makers, companies that make craft pulp, want our fiber, and you know, with our current government situation and the activists running it, we can't do anything about it. We can't, you know, successfully manage our forests. The forest industry is at a great loss because You know, we've talked about this before. 51% of every tree, big or small, 51%. If it's a tree with logs in it, 51% would end up in a pulp mill. It's just wasted.
This is great. This is the area that I silvicultured 2 years ago. Maybe I'll include a shot of the work actually happening right here. But let's get a better vantage point so we can get the 2 years 2 years later vantage. There we go. How's that? It looks pretty good, I think. Yeah. So we'll cut to a shot of me doing the work right here. Pretty proud of it. All right. Good. Onward to the next spot. See
that birch tree right there? That was a beaver cut that, and then they couldn't drag it out of there. Take a look up here when you can see where they cut it. See right there? They cut all those trees, but he couldn't drag the other one out, see? See where it got stuck?
I feel like this is the most Canadian thing ever. We're looking for beavers. It's the most Canadian thing ever.
It's hard to say where he was cutting, but you can be sure what you heard was a tree that a beaver had cut off and it fell, or else they might have been right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, good entertainment.
We're just at the top of the Sugar Woods. You can see the Bay of Fundy behind me there. We're just gonna go check on some things at the camp, and then we're gonna head back. We ran out of time to check out the camp today, but we will get to it. Until then,
thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.